Shalom, my friends. It's always wonderful to get to spend time with the leadership of Women's League for Conservative Judaism and to be able to share some thoughts and share some Torah. So let me jump in, first of all, by saying thank you for being you and thank you for the good work that you do and that you've done as an organization for over a century, making the Jewish world better and helping to hold us responsible for the kind of ethical commitments to deepen each other's humanity and to allow each other to thrive. I want to offer a brief Dvar Torah that's not really a Dvar Torah, it's more a Dvar Tefillah, a word about a prayer that we say every morning, but I think it's put in the morning service because it's meant to waken us and it's meant to orient us so that we live our day differently. If you're like me, then sometimes the way you wake up is before you're fully conscious, you start a list of here's the things I need to do today. And so the day begins not as an opportunity and not as a gift. It begins as a checklist. Here are chores, and success is when I can cross them off my list, rather than today is an opportunity for encounters that will awaken my soul, that will give me and other people joy, that will allow us to all thrive together. And our Siddur asks us to pivot away from a chore mentality to a gift mentality. So here's the prayer I want us to look at. Ashrenu ma tov chelkenu uma na'im goralenu uma yafa yerushatenu. How good is our portion. Ashrenu is how joyous we ought to be, how pleasant our lot, how beautiful our heritage. And then another Ashrenu. Ashrenu sha'anachnu maskimim umarivim erev vavoker. How happy we are that it's our privilege twice every day, morning and evening, to wake up and to declare, and then it goes into Shema Yisrael. So twice a day, we get to be the people who declare the unity of it all, the oneness of it all, the way that everything is connected to everything and related to everything else. And that should be a source of joy. It means that our mission in the world is to build relationships, to bring together, to harmonize, and to unify. And that's who we are as Jews, happy unifiers, the ones who bring people together, the ones who recognize the oneness that calls us into being. And we get to do that a couple times a day. And that's what our heritage is. Our heritage is an elaborate tool to cultivate the mindset of unity and connection and relationship, and then it's a technology for how to implement that. So the Siddur invites us not just to create an agenda for the day to be checked off a list, but more profoundly to pivot our hearts to see the day as an opportunity and as a blessing, and then filled with joy to go about the work of building the kind of world that God and we want to live in. Shalom.